Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, you guys, I'm going to share with you guys what's in my hospital bag. Since I've already had 2 pregnancies, well, actually I have like 2 kids already. Anyways, I kind of already know what to take and what not to take to the hospital. So if you're wanting to know what to take, stay tuned. If it is your first time watching this video, I'm Denise. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe, which is the most important thing. So let's get right into it. So due to the whole coronavirus situation, you know, I live in California, so we're literally kind of like in lockdown, quarantine style here in our house. So it's just funny because I was telling a friend that baby's in quarantine inside my belly. So it's like she doesn't want to come out yet, and then it's like she probably doesn't even want to come out because then it's like she's still in quarantine zone, right? So, but anywho, you know, we try to make the best out of it, you know, keep ourselves, you know, hydrated, a lot of water, drink, you know, a lot of vitamin C for our immune system, you know, wash our hands, keep ourselves, you know, clean, sanitize everything around us, you know, so we try not to go out as much. So we're actually not really, but I'll leave that to the husband to go get special errands, stuff like that. But anyways, so yeah, I made a list of what I need for myself and for baby. And so let's get right into it. All right, you guys. So the first things that I'm going to be packing are basically my clothing, stuff that I'm going to be needing at the hospital because remember, hospital is really cold. It's cold at the hospital. You want to take stuff that, you know, keep your body, you know, warm temperature, because I did experience fever twice with my firstborn. After he was born, they wouldn't let me go home because I would have constant fevers and on and off, you know. So the temperature of the hospital is cold, you know, to kill bacteria and all that kind of stuff. So first thing is first, I'm just going to show you guys what I have here. So it's just my robe. So it's just a little, like, it's a dress, kind of like sleeping robe. Why? Because I'm going to be nursing, breastfeeding, especially like, you know, that whole bonding moment with your baby. So, so yeah, I have the robe set here. If I can show you guys real quick. So it's just a robe, just to be around there. You know, I can cover up, you know, so if like somebody's coming in or something, I can just, you know, cover myself. So, I do have that there. I have 2 pairs of socks. Now, you might look at these like, what? Why these are so big? Well, these go all the way up to the to your knees. And this one's cute because my husband actually had gotten me these last year. But it says, cute but psycho. But anyways, so these are super warm. You want to make sure you have really comfortable, really warm socks. And I have 2 of them. I mean, the hospital provides socks for you. You can use them. So, you know, they actually have that little, like, I don't know what you call it underneath the socks. But they do help from, like, you know, from you slipping. So I'm just taking these. I might use theirs. I'm not sure. So I have socks here. What else do I have here? So I'm going to be taking 2 types of breastfeeding bras. Now these ones, I don't know if you guys can see, they look like this. They have the little snap thing, so when you're breastfeeding, it opens up here. These ones I actually had bought in. I know you probably think I'm like crazy for saving them, but I actually love to use these ones. These ones are actually when I gave birth to Joy. I actually had bought in these off on Amazon. Hopefully I can find where on Amazon I got these from. If I do, I'm going to link it down below for you guys. But yeah, these are super comfy, great for breastfeeding. These actually came with pads inside the breast cup, but I removed them because they're a little bit uncomfortable, and you want your breast to be free and, you know, the air go through, you know, especially when you're breastfeeding. So I am taking 2 of these just in case. So if I don't wear like a blouse or something, I have my bra on. So I just have 2 tank tops, you know, nothing special, just in case if I don't wear. Why are you taking that out of there, Mama? But anyways, It's just 2 tank tops. These are from Forever 21. Nothing special, just regular tank tops. Um, so just in case if I don't want to wear the bra, I can just wear these and just feel comfortable or so forth. And then I'm taking pajama pants, simple pajama pants, because like I said, it is cold in there. You want to keep yourself cozy, but I know for right after you give birth, you don't want to change into pants because um, a lot of people a lot of people don't say it, but when you do give birth, you still have a lot of fluids. You know, I call it the red blood cells, still kind of cleansing down there. So, every once in a while the nurse will come and then she'll press on your uterus, which is kind of painful. Press down there to make sure get everything out. So, this is more for like way after, like if you're gonna go home or after you take a shower the day after, 3 days after. And so I have two of them. I have two comfy pants here. Um, don't go overboard with clothes. Basically, sometimes you end up just wearing the same thing for 1 to 3 days. I know it sounds dirty, but you're just tired, overwhelmed, you haven't slept. You just want to be as comfy as possible, okay? I have here a little beanie. And why do I say beanie? Because when you go home, you want to make sure your ears are covered, your head is covered, because it's a I don't know if it's a tradition for us Hispanic people or in other countries, but this helps you and it keeps you from getting sick, having fevers and so forth. So say escalofrio or I don't know. You don't want to be sick at all, especially when you go home. That happened to me, like I said, with my first delivery. I had a lot of fevers in the hospital and they wouldn't let me go. And actually, by the time I went home, I was shaking a lot. I had a fever, intense fever by the time I got home, and it was just crazy. So it is important to cover up, especially when you're going outdoors after delivery. So have a beanie, or unless you have like a scarf or something that covers you here. And adding that to it, this is just a long cardigan sweater, which I'm going to be wearing when I'm super cold at the hospital and after when I leave the hospital because, like I said, you want to make sure you're covered and you don't get sick at all or fever, cold, any of that stuff. So yeah, so that is that for my clothing, which doesn't seem a lot, which is better, but yeah. So I like to bring my own towel. Probably you guys do want to do that as well. So I mean, they do provide towels in the hospital, but for some reason they're very rough. I mean, I would probably just put them on the floor. So if you are gonna take a shower, you can use them for any stuff on the floor. But yes, bring your own towel for that. All right, so moving on. Let me see. Joy's over here making a mess here. So all our toiletries, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to remove everything that I have in this little bag here because I don't like to put everything super separately. So I have a little bit of shampoo and a little bit of conditioner. I don't use a lot of it because my hair is very thin and I don't like to wash my hair every day. So this is just a clarifying cleansing shampoo, so it really cleans your hair, and then just a little bit of conditioner. I also do have a bar soap here. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff the hospital provides it. So it's up to you if you just don't want to take any of it and just, use hospital. I always have it just in case, because with Judah, I did stay a few days longer. I think it was like 4 days. And with Joy, it was like not even a day and a half. So, I do have that. I do have Q-tips here. I have my lotion, and this one is the Aveeno Baby, even though I'm not a baby, but I have rosacea, which my skin breaks out really bad inflammation. So this really just keeps my skin moisturized, hydrated, and really helps with all that treatment and stuff. So that. Okay, and then I have this, which is a Tiger Balm. It's like a little pomade for when your muscle joints, all that, are in pain. You put this on, it's like heat activating, so it just helps a lot. And then also with peppermint oil. And you're probably wondering, why am I taking this? So I'm taking this because with all of my, when I was in labor with Judah and Joy, I put a bunch of peppermint oil on my lower back in the areas like, kind of like in my inner, like my side belly, like when I was about to give birth, because the pain is crucial, you guys. It is painful, and you're going to have a lot of lower back problems. So if you are encountering a lot of lower back problem, I suggest you put this on, and it does really help soothe, or unless you want to take like a hot shower and put the, you know, hot water on your back. But I'm going to be using this when I'm in labor. So yeah, what else do I have here? You don't want to forget your toothbrush. They do provide toothbrush, paste, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to use their toothpaste over there. So I'm taking my brush for sure. Yes, baby. All right. So for hair and beauty, exactly what's on my face, I have everything already in here, which is not a lot. Oh, chicle. Why are you putting the chicle in the boca? So there's some gum here, just FYI. You don't have to take gum. But, you know, since you're going to be in the hospital, you don't even know how long your labor might be. Your breath might stink. So do have that in handy, okay? Okay, before we get into like my makeup and all that, important, you need some lip moisturizing chapstick, whatever it is, to moisturize your lips, because since, like I said earlier, in the hospital it's very cold, so your lips are going to be very dehydrated, everything around, so it's like really chappy. So always keep your lips moisturized. It's very important. This is the #1 recommendation before any of your makeup, all that kind of stuff, beauty. So chapstick. Yeah, just my basic essential, just like foundation, blush, a little bit of a matte lipstick, mascara. I mean, nothing that important. And then I've been using this on my face. Like I said earlier, I do have rosacea in my skin, in my face. So this is a tea tree and aloe facial oil. So usually I would put this on before I put my makeup on. So yeah, my makeup is basically simple, nothing big. And then I have here my leave-in conditioning hair treatment spray. So if I don't want to take a shower, you know, just kind of refreshing my hair, I would apply this on. This is the Pravana brand. My kids are just all over the place. No. Look what they did to the gum already. They already like opened it here. Crazy monkeys. Crazy monkeys. All right. So I have here my round brush and just a paddle brush, because since you're going to be laying in the bed a lot, the back of your head always gets tangled and all crazy like this and messy. So always make sure you have a brush in hand. Since I will be taking a shower after the whole process, I want to make sure I have my blow dryer in hand with my brush. So, you know, I want to make sure I'm nice and clean. And yeah, I'm not going to be taking curling irons and none of that stuff. As long as I can just blow dry my hair and feel fresh and clean, I'm happy. I'm totally happy. Now you're wondering, what is this? Okay, so I'm going to be taking my Girdle, which is basically my postpartum Girdle. This one I actually had bought in when I was pregnant with Judah, so it's been about 4 years. And it's helped a lot. And this brand is from Terrain. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's a 3-in-1. So I'm only going to take 2 of them, because the other one, the last part of it, which is this one here, this one goes more down lower, very lower abdomen. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this. I'm going to be putting it on over there. Yes, mami, es para lavarte los dientes. Yeah, so it's good to fajarte, because, you know, the belly, everything is like everywhere, and you want to make sure you get everything back in place. You know, your uterus is shrinking, all that stuff. So that's going to help support all that. All right. And then you don't want to forget your camera. You know, photos are very important. If you want to record or take photos, you can use your cell phone, which I'm going to be taking a course, everything from like cell phone to my camera, charger. Don't forget your chargers. from like your cell phone or your camera. Do that. Some people like to take candles and all that stuff. I don't. I'm just going to put music from like YouTube, some nice Christian, you know, inspirational music, and that's going to help me through my labor part. I'm trying to look what else is around me. So yeah, so that's basically all that has to do with me. So now going on with everything for baby that I'm going to be taking. It's actually not a lot, you guys. It's not a lot. Okay, so for baby, what I'm going to be packing, just one blanket. This blanket's probably going to be like, if it's really cold, I can put it around her when we take her home, you know, because you just never know what's going to happen with the weather. You know, you just want to have a nice, you know, warm blanket. On top of that, I'm also using my little muslin light blanket that I have. This one's really fresh, so if it is really hot outside, you know, I have the warm one, and then I have this nice cool one, you guys. So these are the little onesies that I'm going to be taking, which are just plain onesies. Nothing big. It's just really plain little onesies. These are the newborn ones, which, you know, the majority of babies don't fit into newborn. I mean, the hospital, they're going to be providing beanies and all that kind of stuff, little onesies for them. And both of my kids, the newborns didn't even fit them. So, but that's why I bought these preemie little, kind of like pajamas. I don't know what they're called. They're so cute. So I have 2 of them, which I'm going to take. Mami, esos son para los dientes, okay? Oh, she's already putting it in her mouth, and it's like a brand new toothbrush. I have to wash it clean. But yeah, so I'm taking 2 of these little preemie little onesie pajamas that are light. And then this one's a newborn, which is a warm one. So this one's kind of warm. So just in case if it is cold outside when we do leave, she'll be wearing this one. If it's really hot, then she'll use one of the other ones. So I have 2 little newborn socks here. You know, you don't really need so much for them, okay, you guys? So one little beanie, because at the hospital, like I said, they provide all that stuff. This is probably when she goes home, she'll be wearing this. And then her little, like, mittens here, which she'll probably be going home with this. You know, usually in the hospital, she's swaddled up. So, you know, it just depends if she's always trying to, like, touch her face, scratch her face. Then we would put that on her. I'm going to be taking my breastfeeding pillow. Just because I hate hospital beds and I need a bunch of pillows all around. And if I'm going to be breastfeeding her, I need to be using that, because then it's more comfortable. And then the last thing, last but not least, I'm going to be taking my silicone breast pump. This one is from Bumblebee, and you're probably wondering what this is. I got this actually on Amazon. I had a lot of reviews. I'll link it down below for you guys, especially if you are a new mom and you don't know what this is. So I'll explain really quick what this is. So basically, if you are deciding to breastfeed or you're used to breastfeeding, when you breastfeed on one side, you know, you might have some milk leakage on the other side. So what this is, you want to put this on the other side that you're not breastfeeding. And what it does, it actually, it helps the letdown of the milk actually hold. Instead of using like breast pads, which a lot of people do, and the pads get soaked in milk and they throw it away. No, you know, because the milk is liquid gold and you want to save it. So what it looks like this. So what this does, it helps so when you're having that leakage thing, you kind of retain all that milk that's coming out instead of you throwing it away and stuff. So you would kind of go like this to it, and this depending on how much pressure you wanted, this being low, medium, and high, you kind of like attach it. You know what, let me use this balloon real quick so I can show you guys. A good example. So pretend this is like the nipple area here. So once you put it right in here where you center it right in there, pretend you want it really good pressure where a lot of the milk comes out. Then you want to close it, and then it hangs like that. So as you're breastfeeding on one side, this part, it's going to start you know, the milk's gonna start coming out, you know what I mean? It's not like it's a breast pump where it's like the electric ones. This one's more just like the let down of like that milk because it stimulates the other breast. So yeah, and then when you're done, you just want to gently pull it back, and then you have all this milk in here. But you guys can review this, like I said, online. You can go on YouTube or on Amazon. You'll see how like people's reviews of this is amazing. So it does come with a little stopper here so that if you do place it on a table and it tilts, it's not gonna, the milk is not gonna fall out. So see, and then it has a little cap thing here. So like let's say you're saving your milk in the fridge or you're gonna be using it, you got the top little thing that holds it there, so it saves your milk. And yeah, so this one's really cute. It also comes with a little bag. So if you're on the go, you can just put that in there. I think this one, I'm not sure how much it costs, but it's like under $15. It's a good investment if you are planning to save as much as milk as possible. But yeah, so there you have it, you guys. This is everything that I'm going to be taking to the hospital. I'm over here thinking if I'm forgetting something else, but I don't think I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done it so. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Love you guys. God bless you.